What did we discuss yesterday? Can anyone recall and tell me?
Evaporation start before.
Stand up and say louder.
Evaporation start before reaching boiling point.
Yes, yes.
Boiling.
You answered for 2 questions only before we answer. Sit down, sit down. Very good. We discussed about evaporation. We discussed about evaporation. Just now we defined what is called evaporation. Can any other guy also defines the evaporation for me?
Evaporation takes place.
Stand up. Raise the hand and stand up. Raise the hand. Who wants to say yes?
Evaporation takes place before the boiling point.
Yes, evaporation takes place before the boiling point. It is a part of the definition, it is not the full definition. Very good, sit down, you try. Yes. Yes.
When we heat the water, it will take boiling point.
Yes. You are partially correct. You added some more content than him. Sit down. Actual definition. No one knows? Let me say it again. Yes. Louder.
If we heat the water, evaporation takes place before the boiling point.
Yes, very good
And
now.
it mixes it in the gas.
Very good. With an example, sit down. With an example, he has given the 90% of the definition. Sit down. Said 90% of the definition. He is almost correct. What I am going to say is evaporation is turning of liquid to gas, especially water to gas before reaching boiling point. Understood? That is what evaporation means. So let me illustrate with an example. You are going to tell where does evaporation occur faster. Understood? I am going to give some cases. I am going to draw some pictures. According to that, you are going to tell me where does evaporation occur faster among two pictures. Okay. So a glass of water applied. Okay. No. This is glass of water. And another thing, a saucer is a china dish or a plate, you can say. In this plate, where do you think, just raise the hands, do not answer. Where do you think the evaporation occurs faster?
Second one.
Yes, louder everyone. Second one, very good. Can you tell me why does it happen in second one? It is very open. Let me write the word which all you say. Open. Any other answer?
It is very large and flat.
Flat. I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to say which one is correct. Yes, louder.
Water is thin layer.
Water is in
Thin layer.
thin layer in this. Any other answer?
If we heat it,
No heating. We are not applying heat energy externally. Evaporation takes place automatically. Understood? If we heat, that comes under boiling.
it is like
Understood? In that case, it needs to reach the boiling and it turns its state.
Sir,
Understood?
it
We
is
are
like
not-
semicircle.
Yes?
It is
Semicircle shape you are talking about. Let us take that. So, let me generalize your point here. Look at the surface of water in the first figure. Children, if you look at the surface of water, that may be 5 centimeters square for suppose. For a rough figure, can you tell how much surface area of water is there here? Any number?
5 centimeters.
Yeah?
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters square. Any other? Rough figure? 20 centimeters square. Let me ask you this.
100
Can it be below 5? No. By looking itself, you can directly observe the surface area of glass is lesser than the surface area of water in dish, in plate. Understood? Therefore, the surface area affects the process of evaporation. When you have the larger surface area, the evaporation occurs faster or slower? Faster. That is what happened. The larger surface area is there compared to the glass of water. That is why the evaporation is happening faster than this. So, the surface area affects the evaporation. Increase in the surface area, faster or slower the evaporation? Faster. Decrease in the surface area, slower. Very good. This is one case. So we can generalize surface area affects evaporation. This is one point. Increase in the, you know how does it affect? Increase in the surface area, faster the evaporation. Decrease in the surface area, slower the evaporation. You are clear with the first concept?
Yes, sir.
Let me illustrate with another example. This also you need to tell. So you take a glass of water. No, you take a plate of water and a dish of water. In first case. You keep this in cupboard. Like that, in similar plate. In that similar plate, you are going to take the water. That means the surface area is same in these both. Now, so there is no chance of affecting the surface area. But this case, you are going to keep this dish outside. There is no sunlight on this. Do not consider the heat effect on this. Okay? Heat is same on both. Just like you kept a dish inside this cupboard, you kept a dish on the table. Okay. In which process does evaporation occur fast? Hands raised.
Second.
Yes, louder.
Second.
Process. Can anyone give me the reason just considering this case? Similar to this case, in this surface area affects. In this, what does it affect?
Top area.
No. We have taken that water in same dishes.
It is closed and it is open.
Very good. What is the factor effect when it is closed inside, when it is open outside?
Heat effect.
No. I told you. Same heat is there. Consider the same heat. What may be the reason? What may be the reason? Moving air is called breeze or wind. You are almost correct. Moving air is called wind. The wind speed makes this water evaporation process faster compared to you blocked that dish under inside the almirah. Understood? So the wind speed affect the evaporation. The faster the wind speed, faster will be the evaporation. So which symbol do I need to write here? Greater than or less than? You mean this? This is greater than. Less than. Because this is lesser and this is greater for the evaporation process. Are you all clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wind speed affects the evaporation. So let us look at the another case. Let us see how many people will tell. On a rainy day, you kept a tub of water. Okay. On a summer day or on a normal day, it is not needed to be summer. Heat doesn't come under this aspect. Okay. On a normal day, it is another thing. In which process, this is rainy day, this is normal day. In which process evaporation occurs faster? Normal day. Can anyone explain?
Some heat.
Sir, in rainy season the air is moist.
Very good. Very good. Sit down. In rainy season, our surroundings, if you see it or not, our surroundings will be full of water vapor. That is why we cannot get the scratches on rainy days. Understood? During the winter season, you do not have the water vapor so much compared to rainy season. If you scratch it for so many times also, you will not get a single scratch on rainy days because our surroundings is totally filled with water vapor. Understood? When water vapor is there, you can call. Okay, when water vapor is there around the substances, it does not evaporate very faster. Whereas in this, the water vapor amount is very low compared to this. That is why the evaporation occurs faster. The amount of water vapor is called moisture or humidity. In your daily life, daily newspapers or daily news channels, along with the temperatures, there will be mention of humidity. What is the humidity? The amount of water vapor present in the air, present around us. Understood? So there will be high humidity because of the rains on rainy day. Whereas there will be low humidity on a normal day as there is no rain, there is no water around us, there is no water to get evaporated and fill the spaces as water vapor. Understood? So, greater than or less than?
Greater. Less than.
In which evaporation occurs faster, normal or rainy? Normal. So, again less than. In this, evaporation occurs faster. In this, evaporation occurs slower. Very good. So, humidity. These three factors, surface area, louder, speed, humidity, affects the evaporation process. Higher the surface area, faster will be the evaporation. Higher the wind speed, faster will be the
Evaporation.
higher the humidity, faster will be the
Evaporation. No, sir.
very good.
Lesser.
Lesser will be the humidity, faster will be the evaporation. Higher will be the humidity,
Lesser than the evaporation.
lesser will be the
Evaporation.
evaporation. Okay. Lower will be the humidity, higher will be the evaporation. Understood? You all clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Let us have some real life examples around this. You are going to tell me which of these factors involved in them. Okay?
By drying food.
While drinking morning coffee, some people are interested in saucer taking. Okay, some people prefer saucer than cup coffee. Can anyone explain me why and which factor of the evaporation is affecting them? Yes, what? Raise the hands, no answers please.
Sir.
I thought you would understand. More hands? Yes, yourself. Turn towards your class and explain.
If you take the coffee in saucer, it will cool very quick.
Yes, why?
Because if you open it and it will be lesser.
Surface area is lesser or larger?
Larger.
Larger. Sit down. Can anyone explain me more clearer? Yes, you are good. It is the answer. More clearer. Can anyone explain me?
The cup surface.
Yes. Nice comparison I need. Yes, yourself. Louder.
The heatness will go out fast
In which case?
because it is very flat and open surface.
Yes, 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 yes. Even the coffee cup also is not closing the surface. It is also kept open. It's not about the open surface.
Like large. So the larger
Yes,
surface
yes, yes.
area more of it. The cup
Yes,
is
yes.
larger than the cup.
Yes. So the coffee cup is having
Larger surface.
this surface area, whereas the saucer
Larger surface.
will be having larger surface area where the evaporation can occur very fastly. What does why is that? Okay. Evaporation occurs very fastly. So it can become cold by absorbing the heat energy. The surface molecules will get the heat energy and they'll go up and they'll evaporate such that the coolness will be remained with the coffee here. That is why the surface area is the factor here, and in saucer it will be more cooler than coffee cup. Understood? Next case. Your shirt became dirty and instead of even your mother fell sick. Without giving more trouble to your mother, you want to wash your own shirt on that day. Thinking that why to keep my mother in a busy mode even though she is sick. Okay, thinking that you wash it. It is rainy day, but so soon after the rain, you kept your clothes outside. Does it take more time or less time to
More
get
time.
out?
More time.
All of you?
More time.
Yes, which factor is affecting here?
Humidity.
Which factor is affecting here?
Humidity.
We are not sure whether the wind speed is there on that day or not. There is no guarantee that soon after the rain there should be wind speed.
Sir,
There is
But- But as like said by him or some of them here, humidity will there for sure on the rainy day. That makes your shirt to get dried slower and slower. Evaporation process occurs slower and slower on that day, isn't it? So on a rainy day, it will take more time. Okay. Rainy day. So you have another option. Okay. It's not about the rain, it's not about the hot sunny day. It became night. It became night. So you washed your shirt. But it takes more time to get right. That kind of shirt is that. Just like jean pant will take more time. Just like that pair of clothes will take more time to get dried. But on that night itself you want to get it dried.
keep it
What do you want to do?
under the fan.
Under the fan. Very good. So on that very night you want to get it right. You will keep a chair and you will put your clothes on that under the fan. Why? Which factor? Yes, it is obvious. The wind speed will erase the humidity which will be there on the clothes. Time to time it will erase the humidity. Humidity will be forming soon after the evaporation from the clothes only. That means water vapor will be formed. That water vapor will be what we say swept away by the wind speed. Then again it will evaporate. Again that will be swept away. In that very process, the faster your clothes will be drying. Understood? So under the fan or outside, where do you want to keep your clothes dry on the night? Under fan. Which factor is affecting?
Wind speed.
Very good. So that is the end of your chapter. Okay, one more thing is reminded with that. So you have traveled a long distance. You felt tired. You felt very tired. It is a sunny day. You sat on a chair. What does happen to you? Sweating will happen. Very good, very good. Do you feel cooler or hotter? Hotter soon after sweating. Think it wisely. Do you feel cool or hot soon after sweating? After sweating.
Cool. Because of the breeze.
Hot. Don't you feel cool?
Yes, sir. Because of the breeze.
Soon after running, you sat, completely settled down.
Cool. Because of the air. That's right.
Hot or cool?
Because of the air. That's right.
While running, while traveling, you may be feeling hotter. But soon after settling down, you will feel cool soon after getting the sweat coming out from your body. Why do you think there is coolness?
Because of the sweat.
But because of sweat, obviously it is because of sweat. What is the process behind it? What is providing you that external cool? No, not any one of them. It's just your predictions, no problem. By
It
heating,
will dry.
yes, it comes under your factor. So,
It will dry.
soon after doing a work, soon after traveling, or soon after being under the sunlight, a lot of heat will be produced from your body. If you touch your body, you will feel hot, but the sweating will give you coolness, isn't it? If you touch your body, obviously it will be hot, but the sweating will make you to feel the coolness, isn't it? Why? So this hotness will be absorbed by the water molecules, and this water molecules will turn from liquid to vapor. Then go out of your body. Yeah. Then go out of your body. Soon after the water molecules. What do you want? Register. Pass on the register. So whatever the heat you felt so far is absorbed by the water molecules and those escaped from your body to the atmosphere. So there is no heat remain. Till then you are feeling hot and the heat is absorbed by the molecules. Obviously you would feel cooler in that way. Understood? Whatever the heatness felt by the body till then, that is absorbed by the water molecules inside your body, and those water molecules escaped from your body to the atmosphere by absorbing that heat. That means you are reminded of the coolness then. Understood? You are clear with this? So in that way we experience the evaporation on our body also. That is what I try to say here. That is the end of the chapter. Yeah, yourself. Yeah, you can say it in Telugu, but louder. Your friends need to listen that. Louder. Yes. Sit down. It is a biological doubt. So he was asking how does the sweat comes out of our body. If we observe it or not, there are several pores on our body. This also we can say as the sweat pores. Through this, soon after absorbing the heat, those will come out. Those will come out through the sweat pores and then evaporate into the atmosphere. Why are they coming out? They are with the high energy because heat energy is passed. While heat energy is passed for water, they will always be in the random motion, right? The liquid particles always be in the random motion. They move here and there, they evaporate at last. Like that, soon after absorbing the heat energy, even the water particles also do not want to stay quiet. They want to come outside and want to convert into gaseous form. That is why, that's how they come out through those pores. All of you understood?
Yes.
So that is the end of the chapter. Anyone is having any other doubt? Yeah, yourself, louder. You can tell it in Telugu also. Yes, I'm feeling. Sit down. Very good doubt. Even I'm sweating compared to you guys because I'm walking here. I'm applying more of my energy in speaking to you. So obviously, the sweating happens. The forehead gets heated in shouting or in speaking. The forehead gets heated means the heat energy will be absorbed by the water molecules inside me. Those water molecules, just like I said, want to escape from my body again soon after getting that heat energy. I'm feeling very cool now. Understood? Okay. Any other doubts? No. Let us recap the entire lesson today. Okay. Yeah.
Teacher came.
So at first, I'll tell you. What is matter? Can anyone define
What is
matter? Yes.
matter?
Very good. Louder. Matter has some mass and occupies some space. Very good. Is it a matter? Is this a matter? Is my sweat is a matter? Is air around us is a matter? Very good. What are the? Sit down. Next question. What are the different states of matter? Solid, liquid, and gas. Do the liquids have fixed shape? No. They do not have fixed shape. They keep on changing their shape. Yes, they take on the container shape. If it is liquid sanitizer, they acquire this kind of shape. If you take the water bottle, they are in the cylinder shape. My sweat is there on the forehead. That is in the plane shape. Understood? Liquid does not have fixed shape. So, yeah, louder.
Water evaporation heat పెట్టాలని.
Okay.
శానిటైజర్ వేసుకుంటే మరి మామూలుగా evaporate.
Yes. Good doubt. Sit down. Look here, children. Me has asked an excellent doubt. So, sometimes we are applying, or sometimes from the surroundings, the heat is taken by the water. But without the practical application of heat on the sanitizers, they are getting evaporated. Water and sanitizers are not the same molecules. They are the different particles. Water's formula is H2O, whereas the alcohol which present in the sanitizer may be C2H5OH. Different kinds of alcohols present in the sanitizers. They need different temperatures to get evaporated. Okay. Very good. So, compressibility, the ability to compress the material. Among gases, liquids and solids, which has higher compressibility? Gases, which has lower compressibility. Yourself. Louder. Stand up and say. Which has lower compressibility? Solid. Very good. Sit down. So, next. Diffusion, the movement of matter from one place to another. Very good. Sit down. So, in the incense stick or matchbox activity, when soon after lighting, the smoke produced here travels from here to there, here to this bench, here to first bench. So the matter is traveling from here to there, here to first bench. That is a diffusion. Which are the phases involved in this? Which are the states involved in this diffusion? Gas, matchbox, smoke, gas to gas. Very good. Gas to gas. So the smoke is traveling and occupying the spaces here. Smoke is traveling and occupying the spaces in between the air here. Understood? In that way. So potassium permanganate experiment we have done. Okay. Yes. Wait. So soon after diffusion, we have discussed about the characteristics of any matter. Characteristics of matter. There are totally 3 characteristics. Yeah. Louder. Small particles. Very good. First characteristic is small particles.
Big particles.
No, the particle size of matter is always small. Sit down.
There exists spaces between
Very good. There exists spaces between particles.
Attraction force are
Yes, it is right.
attracting force are both.
Attraction forces, very good. Attraction forces are there between the particles of matter. Okay. For attraction forces, we have demonstrated this iron piece. We cannot
Sir,
break this.
they are-
Please.
They are
Maintain discipline. It's okay, please. I'll talk to you later. So, for breaking iron rod, we need very high energy. Why? Because there is strong attraction forces of iron particles inside them. Understood? So, the salt water solution experiment we have done to demonstrate the spaces inside the
Sir,
liquid. Why? The water level is not rising soon after adding salt and salt and salt. Understood? That means there are spaces inside the liquid. These salt particles are becoming tiny and occupying those spaces. Understood? So small particles. Yes, no, one. Yes, no, 1 minute. So effect of temperature and effect of pressure. Temperature converts a solid to liquid, liquid to gas. Just like in boiling we have seen. Whereas applying pressure will go in the reverse order. By compressing gas, we could able to see LPG. The gas is being compressed with heavy pressure that became liquid. That is how we are storing the LPG gas cylinder. And evaporation process we have discussed today and yesterday. Okay. So evaporation is the process of turning liquid into vapor before boiling point. Understood? Before boiling point only this turning of liquid is going on. If it is reaching after boiling point, that is the process of boiling only. Direct boiling. If that conversion of liquid to vapor is taking place before boiling point, we call it as evaporation. Understood? We had many more examples of evaporation in our daily life. The sweating is a evaporation. Evaporation of water from the ponds. Evaporation of sweat from us. Evaporation of wet clothes. Evaporation of water from our wet clothes. Understood? So, thank you children. We will be discussing the exercises of that chapter on Monday. Try to solve it on your own. It is very easy. Just like you are giving reasons to me, you are giving reasons to yourself.